Size of this thing. It changes every single time. I don't know what to do with it. Hold up. I think there's a way to fix this? Question mark? Alright, we're gonna make it this big. We're gonna make the screen about this big. And then I also have to make myself a little bigger. Because I don't know how big, how wide the UI elements are going to be. I mean, they put the trailers and stuff on YouTube. I still can't tell. Anyway, hey there, Nuggets. Welcome to the bus today. Welcome to the Limbus Company. This is, well, maybe not this one in particular, but this is the series of your namesake. If you don't know, this is the series of your namesake. I am going to be, I don't know what my role is here. I honestly don't know what my role is here. I'm no longer the manager of LobCorp, so because LobCorp is gone. Spoilers. Spoilers, LobCorp is gone. The library is banished from the city, so we might not even see the library here unless it's in an event or something. But yeah, welcome to the Limbus Company stream. Apparently it's been live for the past 30 minutes, and it was only downloadable in the past 2 hours and a half. But here we are now. We're gonna get started soon. I just had to say though, it has been a a while since this was supposed to be released. I think back in December, and 2 months later, it's finally released. Don't know what to say much about that, except except I saw the battle videos, and you know, it doesn't look quite the same as a Library of Arena, but it's kind of sort of similar. It's similar, but we'll see how well, or let's see how well it actually plays for real. So we're gonna get started and get going, because I think, yeah, let's get started and going and see how what they got in store for us. It is a gacha game though, so be warned. It is a gacha game, so be warned about that.
이제 알았어? 뛰어봤자 벼룩이라는 걸.
The voice acting is back. Hold up a sec. Can I change anything here? Master BGM sound effects. I'm gonna lower down the sound effects just a little bit. Not sound effects, the BGM. Because it's a little loud. Auto. Let's go with the auto. Wait, I'm the one talking.
엄밀히 따져보면 스승님이 하려는 게 도시의 금기는 아니더라. 아무도 시도할 생각조차 못했던 그런 일이라고 해야 하나? 어라? 근데 이 녀석
그 사이에 머리를 갈아 끼웠군. 원래 당신 같은 자들은 준비성조차 철저한가?
Managed to get a different head in so fast? What? What are you talking about? Just wait till I get the blank blank blank. You'll be no match for my... I'm guessing we're the clock? We're the clock, but we're talking in TikToks here.
아무래도 저 대가리엔 입까지는 없는 모양인데?
And no one can seem to understand us.
째깍거리는 소리만 들리네. 속에서는 비명이라도 지르는 걸까?
Ouch. Just another day in the city getting stabbed. Or we're probably not in the city. I see a bunch of trees.
째깍대는 소리가 빨라지는 걸 보니 아파하기는 하나 봐.
So apparently we're distortion right now. Gotcha. Damn it. Why am I being attacked? Because I can't understand you, and also you look like a distortion. Not good. Memories are dissolving already. The blank was done too quick.
뭐야? 이젠 잠잠하네. 그럼 슬슬 끝내자.
늑대, 여긴 누구도 오지 않고 누구도 볼 수 없는 곳이야. 뭐?
우린 가르침을 따라야 해. 시간을 끌어서는 안 되니까.
그렇지만 우리가 살면서 언제 이런 녀석을 죽여보겠어?
We haven't even done anything.
사자, 너는 일을 할 때 너무 감정적이야. 공과 사는 구분하면 좋겠군. 얼굴을 보고 싶었는데 아쉽게 됐어. 당신의 별이 어디 있는지는 알려주지 않겠지.
Like hell I am. I'm taking blank's location to the grave with me, probably. Damn it. Where was blank supposed to be again? My memories are escaping me too quickly.
그렇군. 입이 없었지.
Yeah, no mouth. Can't tell you even if I didn't want to.
자연히 그것을 찾을 방법도 이자에게선 얻을 수 없겠군.
그럼 이제 끝내도 돼?
Oh, this is a little different from Rowena.
그래.
I hear a vroom vroom.
이거 무슨 소리야? 표범, 설마 뒤에다가 추적자들을 달고 온 거야?
아니, 쫓아올 자는 아무도 없었어. 짐승일 확률은
What kind of wild animal goes vroom vroom?
짐승 소리가 아니야. 이건 버스.
Hey, it's not really a bus. It's more like a train.
저런 게 어떻게 여기까지 굴러들어왔지?
조난당한 버스인가 본데?
wrong train in the forest? Okay, sure.
길을 잘못 든 죗값은 생각보다 무거울 테.
Ooh, someone got isekai'd. Or maybe not. They're pretty sturdy.
사자가 밀린 거야?
I mean, it's a bus, train, whatever. Oh, someone's getting out?
여전히 내 눈이 틀림없다면 당신은 영광의 항구에 이르겠지.
Who are you? That nameplate says Faust?
어두운 숲에서 길을 잃었군요.
Oh, you can understand me. I'm sorry, what?
하지만 당신은 두렵지 않았어요. 왜일까요?
That's... I could simply lift my head to find the star.
그래요. 이제 그 형상을 되뇌면서 제가 하는 말을 마음으로 외치세요. 너의 별을 따라가거라.
Follow your star. At that moment, I felt a sudden thump in my head, followed by the sting of several chains penetrating my chest. Ah, this thing. Right, this thing.
걱정하지 마세요. 정말로 심장을 못 쓰게 된 게 아니니까.
I would hope so.
이것으로 계약은 완료되었습니다. 단테, 이제 저희는 당신의 시간에 귀속되었습니다.
What do you...
이제 저희의 심장이 멎고 뛰면 당신의 시각이 어디 위치하는지에 따라 달렸습니다.
My hands? Are you talking about my clock face?
잘 부탁드려요.
Okay, so we just like got recruited to be leader randomly. How? What? Why? Our?
정말 이걸로 된 건가요?
Hey Ishmael, how are you doing?
사과 한 알이 떨어졌어.
이 사람은 아직도 이상한 소리만 하네.
찌뿌둥해. 이제 움직여도 되는 거지?
Okay, not exactly the voice I was expecting for Rodion, but okay.
뭐 몸을 풀어보는 것도 나쁘진 않겠지.
불쌍하게 나뒹굴고 있는 저것은 뭐지? 우리의 마지막 대원이 될 자인가?
아, 말 조심하는 게 좋을걸. 우리 상사가 될 뿐이래.
Yeah, somehow I got recruited as the boss. I don't know how exactly that works.
습격은 순식간이었을 텐데 용케 머리를 숨겼군요.
Who are you people? What's up with this bus?
우리는 당신을 돕기 위해 찾아온 정의의 사자들이고 이건 원하는 곳은 어디든 갈 수 있는 마술 버스죠.
Magic bus, you say? No, don't skip. I just wanted to hide this. There we go. Justice? Bus? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
그런 대답을 바라는 거 아니었어요? 그렇게 생각하는 쪽이 마음 편할 테니. 시간도 없고 유리한 상황도 아니니까 천천히 하지만 한 번만 설명하죠.
What do we do now? After some time passes. So, if I'm not mistaken here, and I do as you've said, those total strangers will fight for me?
맞아요. 당신이 올바르게 명령을 내린다면요.
Alright, so we kill these arrogant vandals and dead. Then I go back to where I was. And... What was I doing? Where was I when I did that? Something extremely important was upon me. Something I shouldn't forget.
진정해요. 그 머리로 기억이 온전할 리가. 지금은 눈앞에 놓인 전투에 집중하죠, 단테.
뭐라고 불러야 할지.
Yeah, so apparently, yeah, so we are distortion, first things first. We used to be human, and then something happened, distorted, and then got a clock head. Not sure how that happened. Might actually find out sooner or later, but maybe later.
시계 지휘관님?
Commander clock.
아무튼 전투 명령을 내려주십시오.
뭘 명령까지야. 각계전투밖에 답이 없지 않나?
저기요.
뭘 쑥덕대고 있는 거야? 다 으스러뜨리면 그만이잖아.
최선을 다해주세요, 단테.
It's gonna be an interesting group here. I'd rather work with my nuggets, but we don't have that right now. There's no two ways about it, I suppose. Alright then. We're not an abno for sure. That's definitely an What would make someone distort into a clock? That's kind of weird. Okay, management and commands. Give orders by chaining skills down here. Okay, on the dashboard. Left gear. Form a chain of skills all the way to the right gear. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to like follow their lead for now. Not that it matters because most of the skills are the same. What the heck do the skills do? I guess I need to figure this out first. Form a chain of skills, press the gear to begin combat.
간다.
Yeah, if there's anything different from Ruina, it's this. Also, the damage is in Korean. Why is it in Korean? Okay, if this was Ruina, I would not have gotten damaged that badly. Unless my draws were bad. A proper chain. Hold up, I need to fix something here in the settings. Language, English. Coin toss on. Graphics. Window, full screen. Ah, I see. Oh, I can't go more than 640? That's weird. Anything else down here? No. Nope, I guess not. Alright, we'll just cancel that for now. What do you mean a proper chain? Oh, wait, we get like multiples? Or something? Hey Bison, welcome, how's it going? Trying out the new Project Moon game. Not quite sure what's going on yet with the skills here, but the battle system seems to be a lot different than Ruina was. Let's see. Boosts, resonance boosts, damage of skills with the same sin affinity, their color, in other words. Okay, so if we match colors and we get boosted.
좋아, 간다.
So we're gonna try to boost as much as possible. Doing alright for the most part. My voice for some reason isn't cooperating today, but just trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. It seems like we're doing tutorials against a boss class enemy, except we're barely doing any damage and we're dying. We're dying. That wasn't enough. Okay, strike them harder. Try chaining our skills again. Okay. Match as many colors as possible, because it's not gonna work otherwise. Absolute resonance. Chaining 3 or more skills of the same affinity in succession causes absolute resonance. Every skill under absolute resonance receives a damage boost based on their total number. But how do we do clashes? That's what I want to know.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
Also, how do I know whose skill it is? Seems like everyone attacks, despite regardless of what I do. Yellow stagger thresholds on the health bars. I don't see it actually, but I do see the stagger. While staggered, all physical resistances change to fatal, just same as Rowena. If units' HP drops past multiple stagger thresholds in a single turn, their stagger level will increase. Can go up to 3. As it increases, the damage the unit takes is amplified. I see, so that's a little different. Yeah, I mean, it's more than likely scripted, but still, it's like... Okay, no, back up. Alright.
행동을 개시합니다.
Let's see. I mean, we do have to learn. This is how you learn. By doing it on a meaty target. And the meaty target are apparently 3 really, really strong enemies. Except, what do we do with this? Can't do much of anything here. Okay. It's not in succession, but we will take what we can.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
I just wish I knew what I was chaining. Other than color, I wish I knew what I was chaining. Oh, here's a death. Here's a death. This is where we die. Oh. Yep, and everyone is dead. This is the game mechanic and also the story mechanic at the same time happening.
이런 것들에게 사자가 당했다고.
잠깐만. 방금까지 싸웠던 사람이 말하긴 그렇지만 이건 대화로 풀 수 있는...
Wow, okay.
이건 이상적이지 않소.
처음부터 말이 안 되는 싸움이라고 생각했는데.
And wow, this is a lot more graphic than Rowena was.
다들 장난해? 난 시작도.
Did she just get decapitated? What the hell's going on? You said you'd fight in my stead.
이겨준다는 말은 안 했어요.
True, but what?
그리고 저만 남았네요.
Run. Okay, so you were waiting for this? You have some hidden card up your sleeve, right?
비장의 수라기보단 그저 별을.
And she's also dead.
단체로 자살놀이라도 하는 건가? 썩 유쾌하진 않군.
What am I supposed to do? They jumped in triumphantly only to die like flies. Can't remember a thing about the past since I repeated what she said. Is this how I die?
뱀에게 전해라, 거짓 사자.
이건 막을 수 없는 흐름이라고.
Oh, are we getting help?
붉은색. 왜?
Oh yeah, we're getting help.
내가 왜 팔다리만 잘라낸 줄 아나? 그래야 사지 멀쩡한 네가 저들을 데리고 허둥지둥 이곳을 벗어날 테니까. 달아난 팔과 다리를 대체해줄 놈이 너밖에 없으니.
붉은 시선.
그렇게 노려보지 마. 네 놈들이 해놓은 짓에 비하면 별것도 아니잖아.
Looks like he's seen some stuff.
그 정도 부상이면 위에서도 충분히 할 일 했다고 생각할 거다. 혼장처럼 여기라고. 아니면 여기서 명줄을 놓고 싶은가?
Who are you one of them? You're too late. They're already...
늦은 건 아무것도 없습니다, 단테.
You can understand me too.
우리에게 필요한 건 오직 되돌릴 시간뿐이니까.
Rewind time. I'm suddenly overwhelmed by a sharp pain in my chest, as though my heart were being torn asunder, followed by flashes in the ribs, intestines, stomach, and lungs. Engulfed in a deluge of torment, twisting and squeezing my entire body, I let out an agonizing scream. You... And this is how they revive, because I'm a clock, apparently. So I got two guesses based on LULdog. We're either the clock that was part of LULdog, or this is the backwards clock. I'm not exactly sure which one this is. Wait, did I skip a line here? In my fading consciousness, the only thing I could perceive was the deceased flesh reconstructing in a bizarre manner.
앞으로도 끝내주게 고통스러울 겁니다, 단테.
Okay, so every time they die, we go through excruciating pain to bring them back. And the voice of the man with red eyes. And we pass out. Okay. So there are a bunch of scrubs right now. I see. I hear the howl of a beast somewhere. It cries ceaselessly. Is it wailing out of hunger or...
움찔움찔거려. 일어난 걸까?
드디어 정신을 차렸군. 버티지 못하고 골러갔으면 조금 실망할 뻔했어.
상쾌한 아침. 나는야 버스기사 카런.
Add-on.
아침은 아니지만 상쾌하긴 하겠어. 기분이 어떻습니까, 단테?
Like crap. Well,
제각거리는군. 의사소통이 안 되는 건 제법 곤란한데.
Well, weren't you able to understand us earlier?
저는 베르길리우스라고 합니다. 이 말이 제대로 들린다면 무언가 이해했다는 행동이라도 취하시죠, 단테.
I gave him a quick nod since he didn't seem hostile.
좋아, 듣는 것엔 문제가 없군. 일단 출발하지, 카론.
Where are the others?
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
Ba-dum. I guess we're gonna hear that for a while. There was a heavy roar and vibration, as though they echoed from the bottom of a deep mire. It was then I realized I was aboard a bus. Are you sure it's not a train? A bus. I can't be sure if I've ever ridden such a vehicle in the past.
당신이 누구였는지는 기억합니까?
No idea. I shook my head to say no. I had been reminded that my head now was a clinking mechanism.
원래 기억을 되찾고 싶겠군. 그렇지 않나?
That'll be helpful, yes. I nodded. I sure feel like an idiot.
매끄럽군. 다들 이렇게 몸짓으로만 말하면 안 되는 건가? 어떻게 생각하지, 파우스토 씨?
파우스트는 사양하고 싶어요. 저희가 매끄럽게 몸을 움직일 수 있는 상황이 그렇게 많지는 않을 것 같으니까요.
She's the one who spoke to me back in the forest. Her silver hair that glistens even without sunlight gives off a rather mysterious air.
단테.
Dante? Come to think of it, the red-eyed man has been calling me that too.
단테는 당신의 이름이에요. 이름까지 잊으셨군요.
Okay, so I'm Dante, he's Virgil. Looks like we're going through Inferno here. Sure looks like it. That doesn't sound like a familiar word.
점차 익숙해질 거랍니다.
Wait, you can understand me? The group that attacked me earlier, and that Virgie or whatever he was called, seemed to hear nothing but ticking from me.
파우스트에게는 제대로 된 단어로 들린답니다.
You really can? But how? I don't even have a real mouth.
그런 구시대적인 발상은 머리를 바꾸어서 생긴 건가요? 성대나 혀 따위의 발성기관이 있어야만 대화를 할 수 있다는 건 시대착오적인 이야기죠.
Anachronistic. Right. Never considered that.
당신의 말은 한 사람에게만 보낼 수도 있고 모두에게 전달할 수도 있답니다. 모두라는 말은 수정해야겠군요. 수감자들에게만 해당하는 이야기예요.
Is it because you're all connected to me now? Is that it? Sinners.
당신의 뒤에 앉아있는 방금까지 당신을 대신해서 싸운 사람들을 말하는 겁니다.
그대가 이 여정을 함께할 마지막 조각인가? 얼마나 기다렸는지 모르네.
Is that who I think it is? Is that Donkey? Is that Don Quixote?
아니 형씨, 머리통은 어디다가 팔아넘겼어?
Who was that?
당신이었군요. 당신 덕에 박살나 있던 척추가 말끔하게 돌아왔어요. 혹시 둥지에서 의사 일이라도 했나요?
다들 닥쳐라. 잡음이 겹치는 것만큼 불쾌한 것도 없으니.
Why does it sound like a school bus and a school trip, and this guy's a teacher?
자기 소개가 필요한 시점인가 보군. 그럼 가벼운 인사를 나눌 시간을 주겠다. 앞에 앉은 것부터 시작.
에이, 왜 이런 건 항상 앞자리부터인지. 앞에 나서면 이제 진절머리가 나는데. 당신이 우리를 이끌 뭐더라? 관리자라고 하던데.
Yeah, manager, boss. Call me whatever. Manager.
그래. 그래서 어떤 인물인지 굉장히 궁금했는데 말이야. 역시 뭔가 말을 만드는 건 어려워. 머리통은 어디 팔아먹었는지 모르겠지만 저마다 사정은 있는 법이니까. 나는 그레고르라고 한다. 잘 부탁한다고, 관리자 양반.
Alright. Gregor. This sinner is relatively easy to handle in terms of personality. However, an upsurge of emotion or a sudden change of environment may cause parts or the whole of his body to transform into insectile, notably akin to a carapace, resembling that of the blank. Could be anything. Tissues. If you do not wish to be a rude manager, not that you're obligated to be nice, we recommend keeping your facial expression in check so that your disgust is not visible to him. Not that we have a face to begin with. He sometimes uses cynical language, but he can still be reasoned with. And you can get around him without much difficulty as long as you learn the knack of it. Gotcha.
그래, 양반이 뭐야 양반이. 이제부터 우리한테 엄청난 돈을 가져다 줄 사람한테.
그래?
Greg. Rich? What's that about?
양반보다는 단테. 이름으로 부를게. 당신도 나를 로제라고 불러.
Rhodia. Rodion is your other name, so I guess you give nicknames to everyone. Rodion. The unfortunate traits of being backstreets born are apparent in this sinner. She loves gambling, money, and betting, so it is advised to pay close attention as her manager. She tends to deflect orders with an unimpressive wink or silly joke. We recommend taking a stern stance at times to remind her that you are her superior. Her mood may be down at irregular intervals. There is nothing you can do to aid her in that state, so we recommend waiting for it to pass. Moody.
난
Got you.
당신이 우리의 관리자가 된 데 이유가 있다고 믿어.
Maybe it has something to do with reviving you.
분명 원래는 둥지에 굉장한 사람이었겠지. 그때 버릇을 조금만 내비쳐도 우리한테 돈이 주르륵 들어올 생각을 하니?
She does have sociability, I'll give her that.
아차, 내 정신 좀 봐. 예, 다음은 네 차례야.
안녕하세요.
Looks like we got a shorty here.
아우, 시시해. 그게 끝이야?
싱클레어라고 해요.
See, Sinclair. Even with the volatile nature of human growth around his age taken into consideration, this sinner seems to be particularly startled or frowned when spoken to. He isn't used to real combat at the moment, meaning that he may struggle to keep himself together at the sight of something as mild as split innards as first. I think everyone would. As there may be those with violent tendencies among your crew, we recommend taking an approach focused on positive reinforcement with this sinner. He appears to possess a murderous gaze that he himself isn't aware of. This is a hopeful sign that he has the potential to grow into an expert of our company's profession with the right stimuli. How old are you? This boy looks awfully unnerved. Did he even join this company of his own accord?
더 해야 할 말이 있나요? 회사는 처음이라.
Okay, so a newbie.
뭐, 앞으로 남은 날은 많을 테니까. 그럼 거기 괴짜 친구가 다음 타자하자.
이상이라오.
Yisang. Extremely short. Introduction. Formerly the youngest chief researcher of the Redacted Wing. This sinner possesses higher intelligence compared to the most others. We estimate that everyday conversation with a sinner will prove difficult for managers selected by our current screening process. Avoiding communication altogether will pose a risk on its own, however. If the sinner remains silent for a long time, that means he is currently processing a line of deliberate thought. We recommend waiting patiently for him. Alright. That's it? Yeah.
이상이요.
Yeah, very simple. I waited for him to reveal that he was pulling a prank or something. But he just stared vacantly into the window, disinterested.
답답하네요. 사회생활의 첫걸음은 인사잖아요. 저를 이스마일이라고 불러주세요.
Ishmael. You may be disheartened by the defective state of many of your sinners, but do not worry. This sinner is one of the few who can carry out most missions without complaint. She is likely to make reasonable judgments, so it is a good idea to start conversations while looking her way if you're seeking sound advice. However, you mustn't forget, this sinner has survived a absurd voyage in a far and wide body of water. Her patience may run deep, but once you take a wrong turn with her, it will be a difficult task to regain her trust. She looks like she takes no...
당신 덕택에 동강난 몸이 돌아왔다고 들었어요.
Well, it looks like she takes no
앞으로도 잘
crap.
부탁해요.
She gave a polite bow before returning to her seat. Although she emphasized sociality, she didn't feel like the most amicable sort.
미안하게 됐네. 나는 사회생활하고는 거리가 좀 멀어서.
Revenge.
히스클리프.
Nice bat.
멋대로 부수고 깨부수는 일은 전문으로 하고 다녔지.
I can see that. This guy is only violence, revenge. This sinner prefers to take action rather than wait for logic to dictate his course. His thoughts and feelings are blatantly visible in his demeanor, and he has no intention of hiding them. His brashness may cause headaches or physical injury leading to a headache. In the process of forming a relationship, please do note that this is not an indication of serious damage to the sinner's thought process. If his fit of rage persists, please contact the Human Resources Department. Once you realize that he is a type that tends to be simple-minded, you'll have an easier time handling him. Okay, so smash first, think later.
누가 시켜서가 아니라 거슬리는 것들에게 하고 다니긴 했지만 당신도 조심하라고. 나는 윗사람이라고 거들먹거리는 사람한테 알레르기가 있거든.
I don't think I've done anything to give that impression yet.
드디어 이 몸의 차례인가? 난 돈키호테일세.
And there is my Oshi right here. Don Quixote has a lot of badges on her coat here. There is no sinner that can outmatch this one's level of passion if we were to measure it. An avid aficionado of all things Fixer, she adorns herself with a variety of Fixer-related merchandise. Okay. They won't affect her performance in combat one way or another, so there is no need for you to restrict her from keeping her decorations. She is deeply immersed in the role of a righteous Fixer, hence the exaggerated mannerisms akin to those of an actor. Has such a thing ever existed, really? It's advised to play along with her for a smooth mission. I mean, she seems fun. She seems fun.
그대와 함께 꿈을 향해 달려갈 해결사지. 잘 부탁하네.
Also, very antiquated speech right there. A Fixer. That definitely feels like a term I used to know.
해결사 말인가? 내가 대답해 줄 수 있네. 도시를 수호하는 자들이지.
No, they're not. They really are not.
아, 도시에 대해서도 제대로 기억하지 못하겠군. 도시는
나는 가벼운 인사를 나누라고 했던 것 같은데.
Yeah, maybe save it for later.
두 번 말하게 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 다음.
홍루라고 한답니다. 잘해보자고요, 우리.
Hong Lu, a sinner who has lived an affluent life before becoming our company's asset. As such, he has a certain admiration for a free life. But occasionally he may make ignorant and unsavory questions in regard to the food cooked by a certain other sinner, or other aspects of the low-lives lowly culture. This can cause significant irritation for the other sinners. However, it is important to note that no sarcastic undertones are contained in his curiosity-driven inquiries, so it is ill-advised to let them get physical over it. Alright, so he's just being curious.
우와, 당신 그 머리 근사한데요? 요새 유행하는 모델인가 보죠?
No, this isn't that kind of, yeah, I don't think it's a
제
replacement.
취향은 아니지만.
저건 무슨 말싸가지야?
Heathcliff looked to be just moments away from swinging his bat. But when he realized the red gaze laid on him, he grunted and sat back down.
요슈.
Another simple introduction. As they say, every person has their own creed, and it's only right to respect it as their executive manager. But with some creeds, you will have difficulty in even simply pretending to sympathize. You will have noticed that the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker whose eyes shine with a euphoric gleam only during battle. She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's heads is an uncultured act and a step backwards for art. Caution, the sinner's background is one that even our company may have trouble handling. It is advised against making her breed personal resentment towards you. I'm guessing she used to be part of the Yakuza, or I guess Syndicate would be the equivalent of Yakuza in this case. I'm not exactly sure what's going on over here in this part of her shirt. I'm not sure if that's like dirt or shading or indication of a tattoo. It's hard to tell.
요르슈크.
Also, she slurs. At one point, was I supposed to laugh?
메르소, 그렇게 불러주시겠습니까?
Merisalt. That's an interesting name. Wants clear and concise commands requiring no judgment on his part. That's it? You're pretty polite.
특별한 것이 아닙니다. 그저 보통의 태도입니다.
Like a model employee. I'm almost touched. Where's he?
네,
It felt as if something were gravely amiss with him, but I can't seem to pin it down exactly. The way she scanned me up and down was a little daunting.
저는
I felt almost compelled to bow to her, but she stopped me with a motion of her hand.
관리자님이 먼저 자세를 굽히려 하다니 당치도 않습니다. 본인은 오티스라고 합니다. 이전에 실례했던 부분을 사과드리고 싶습니다.
Otis. This sinner could serve as an excellent advisor depending on your capability. However, she has a meddlesome tendency, so it is recommended to keep her satisfied with short replies of agreement. She is an expert when it comes to tactics and various pearls of wisdom about life, making her advice all the more valuable for your mission. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workshop technologies. You could trust her with simple repairs of the bus. Notice, unlike other sinners, accessing records pertaining to the past of this sinner is not permitted. Okay, why? Warning, keep an eye on this sinner and be aware that she does not exercise her cunning intellect for purposes other than completing your company's mission. Okay, what the heck is she? Rudeness.
이거 참.
Okay.
마음마저 이렇게 넓으실 줄이야.
Okay, that shaded face is trouble.
역시 처음부터 저희를 이끄실 분이라는 걸 한눈에 알아봤습니다.
Sorry?
인간의 대부분은 서로가 맞붙어 소음과 마찰을 이끌어내지만 그중 소수는 맞붙는 것으로 서로에게 이득이 되는 경우가 있다고 합니다. 검을 날카롭게 벼르기 위해선 그만큼 강한 숫돌이 필요한 것처럼 누구보다 관리자님을 위해 헌신하겠습니다. 편히 써주시기를.
That's reassuring, thanks. I gave her an approving nod, even though I still don't get what she meant by her rudeness.
아까 숲에서는 불쌍하게 나뒹군다고 말하더니 잘도 그런 말을 성대 밖으로 꺼낼 수 있네요.
I think I see now.
제가 마지막이네요. 파우스트입니다.
Yeah, Faust, you have a lot to explain here. The sinner who developed the engine of Mephistopheles, Mephistopheles, the bus operated by the Limbus Company. She claims that there is no one in the city who could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom, and she isn't necessarily wrong. You might find her high and mighty attitude when she allows you to converse with her displeasing, but as seen with how she treats everyone with subtle gestures of arrogance, there is no hope of her parting with it, ever. We recommend simply nodding once and getting it over with. Even though she has an unparalleled genius, we can't figure out how to use this one. Perhaps you could be the one to find out. Nice
당신의
introductions.
인생 중 한 번 만날까 말까한 천재죠. 납득하지 못한 듯한 반응이군요, 단테. 괜찮습니다. 경험을 통해 차차 이해할 수 있을 거예요.
Learn what?
파우스트가 진귀한 천재였다는 사실 말이에요.
Singing your praises now, aren't you?
관측자가 깨닫지 못한다 하여 사실이 진실이 되는 일은 없으니까요.
Okay.
소개는 여기까지.
Okay, how about the bus driver and you? Explain yourselves.
단테, 당신의 직무를 알려드리죠.
You mean as the manager?
관리자를 말하는 거냐고 묻고 있어요.
Come to think of it, that red-eyed man couldn't hear me, unlike the sinners.
맞습니다. 관리자 단테. 당신은 지금 소개받은 이 12의 수감자와 함께 지옥을 기행하게 될 것입니다.
Right, Inferno. The Inferno? Why should I go to hell?
자신이 지옥으로 가야 하는 이유를 묻네요.
지옥의 끝에는 보물이 기다리고 있으니까 그렇게 말하면 되겠습니까?
And why would I want this treasure? I don't... You mean I used to be a treasure hunter or something?
아예 알아듣질 못하는군요.
이해를 요구한 건 아닙니다, 단테. 의사를 물은 것도 아니죠.
So I'm being conscripted to doing this.
기억과
Who's calling the
머리를
shots?
되찾고 싶다면 제 말을 들어야 할 겁니다.
I mean, I do want them back, but...
미적거리네요.
파우스트 씨, 단테가 계속해서 거부하면 우린 어떻게 되는 거지?
Well, you can't...
거부할 거란 예상은 없었잖아.
I mean, you can't exactly... say yes to something you don't know about.
파우스트는 모든 것을 예상한답니다. 단테, 모든 임무를 마치고 나면 당신은 성위를 새길 수 있을 거예요. 제가 보증하죠.
Aspect, a word that strikes my mind intensely. Even though my memories are gone, my underlying instincts are responding strongly to it. No idea what that means, though. Led by intuition, I make my choice.
보이죠? 고개를 끄덕이잖아요.
좋아, 계속 가면 되겠어. 그런데 카론, 아까부터 왜 출발을 안 하고 있지? 졸았나?
버스 기사는 졸음 쉼터에서만 졸아, 베르. 메피 앞에 이상한 놈들이 서성이고 있었어.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not like you didn't run over someone earlier?
카론, 말했잖아. 버스에 무슨 일이 생기면 곧바로 알려야 한다니까.
Mephi? Who's that?
메피스토펠레스. 이 버스의 이름이자 버스를 구동하는 엔진의 이름. 그리고 파우스트의 심혈을 기울인 역작이죠.
I don't think I've heard of Magnum Opus, but not Cordis.
지옥을 순항하기에는 걸맞는 나룻배가 아닐 수 없지. 그렇게 생각하지 않습니까, 단테?
I wasn't sure what he was getting at, so I turned away to look through the window instead of giving him a reply.
보아하니 뒷골목에 기거하는 익숙한 쥐새끼들이군. 마침 잘 됐습니다, 단테. 지휘를 연습하기는 더할 나위 없는 조건이군요.
Okay, more tutorial.
단테, 처음 전투에서는 생략한 부분이 많았어요. 제대로 설명할 시간이 없었으니까요. 하지만 그런 식으로만 전투가 이뤄지면 우리는 항상 도륙날 거고, 당신은 우리를 살리기 위해 의미 없는 고통을 느껴야만 하겠죠.
Pain? Revive? You mean what happened earlier was...
네, 당신이 시계를 돌려주었기에 우리는 살아나는 거랍니다.
당장 필요한 설명은 아닌 듯합니다, 파우스트 씨. 자잘한 담소는 나중에. 너희들 전원 하차.
전투에 대한 설명을 이어가죠.
Okay, Combat Part 2. And my throat is really bothering me. Okay, so I get to pick who to put in. LCB, Limbus Company, B. What does B mean? Okay, Don Quixote, you're in. How do I actually put you in, actually?
앞장서시오.
Oh, I can't put you in.
따라가겠어요.
They're not letting me. Why?
네, 문제 없.
Okay, I guess we're using the same people we did last time. Alright.
따라갈 준비는 끝냈습니다.
Okay. Doom. Okay, at least this time we have HP bars on these people. All actions are dictated by speed value. Okay, I see their speeds. 6, 4, 1, 5, 4. And then we got 1, 2, 3 over here. Alright, I guess I'll just go ahead and do what I did last time. Except there doesn't seem to be... Oh, okay, here's the skill effects. Heads hit, inflict 2 rupture. Apply sinking count. Offense level down next turn. Tremor. I guess it really doesn't matter because all the skills are going to be the same here for both top and bottom. Now the one thing I'm a little confused about is the targeting. How do we figure out targeting? At the start of each turn, a skill slot will be added for a sinner that has yet to receive an additional one. Okay, so it's this thing. Okay, so I guess these are their actions. Oh, is this a clash? Clash occurs when two characters attack each other. The one with the higher power wins, removing 1 coin from the loser. If both sides still have coins, more clashes will occur until one side has lost all its coins. The side that loses all their coins will have their attack skill cancelled. Okay, that's a little different. The winner will then attack with the remaining coins, gaining a damage bonus. I see, so that's a little different from not LULdog, but Rowena. I guess it doesn't matter which one I pick here. Alright. Yeah, because it's going to be pretty strong. And the colors don't really correspond to any single person, it's just the decks. It looks like everyone is clashing. Alright.
다녀올게.
Where are the coins? Oh, I see the coins. It's really, really small. But there's like a little coin right next to the roll numbers.
이번이 기회입니다. 당연한 결과죠.
Okay. Blue orb next to a character's health bar is an indicator of sanity or SP. Okay. Sanity. Range of -45 to +45. Units with higher sanity have a higher chance of their coin flips being beneficial. That's a little bit different from sanity in Rowena, which is actually for stagger. Defeating enemies boosts sanity, while allied deaths will harm sanity. Enemy units at low sanity may fall into a state of low morale or panic. Okay. Press or hover one of the effect icons to determine its the detail. All of our foes have fallen into a panic, now is our chance. Okay. Detail, right? How do I get detail? Oh, this thing. Oppression. Cannot act for this turn. Got you. I guess we'll just do whatever. It doesn't really matter which one I pick at this moment. Up. There we go.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
Damage bonus though. Okay, I don't think I killed them, they just kind of ran away when their HP got too low. So no rewards for that one.
아까보다는 쓸만해 보이는군요, 단테.
They all got away save for one though. Shall we go after them?
놓친 적을 걱정하네요.
걱정할 건 없습니다. 마침 가야 할 길이었으니 가론.
발판을 꽂고 신나는 기분으로 달릴게.
We're not gonna see Karen much, are we? Except for cutscenes, right? Oh, another battle. Can I pick someone else, or is? Oh, nope. I'm stuck with this. All right, let's go.
나?
I guess we pick. I guess we pick characters based on their element or something. Element wasn't a thing in Rowena, but it might be a thing here. Okay, let's do a chain skill. Or actually, chain this one. Not really paying attention to what my stuff do here. Okay, 3 different types of attacks: pierce, blunt, and slash. And then these elements are a little bit different. So it looks like we got fire. No, they don't call it that, but they do look like traditional elements. Wrath, I'm guessing, is fire. It's all in Korean, so it's a little bit weird. Wrath, lust is DNA. What? Sloth is a rock thingy. Gluttony, gloom, pride, envy. No idea if there's a tree here, or maybe it's just like random, depending on what we're attacking. Okay, so this is a blunt attack. How do I know what your resistances are? Attack types and sin affinity. Where is the affinity though? I don't see the affinity. I see the damage type. Where's the affinity? I'm guessing it's the color. Oh, it's probably the color.
좋아, 간다.
Now this is confusing. Defensive skills. Defense skills only activate when a unit is subject to an unopposed attack. Thus, it is effective when being targeted by multiple foes. Unlike attack skills, defense skills need to be generated. Generate a guard skill? How do we do that? Oh, okay. So we have to choose that. I see. Guard creates a shield with equal health to its power value. Shield will absorb incoming damage first. Using guard will multiple times in a single turn will have it activate against an equivalent number of attacks. Okay. Counter. counter has an affinity and will generate its corresponding sin resource, okay? When using counter, the character will launch an attack, an unopposed attack after being hit, so they have to be hit first. Using multiple counters in a single turn will increase the number of incoming attacks the unit will strike back. However, the unit cannot launch a counter while staggered. Makes sense. Evade. When using evade, the character will dodge if the evade's power value is greater than or equal to the incoming attack. The attack will hit with full force if the evade's power is lower, so be careful. Multiple evades in a single turn will increase the number of possible reuses. Okay. And then we kind of have to like use the thing that they want us to use here, because we generated all those defense skills. Not that I can see what the heck is happening, because everything is going all at once. Okay, so I guess I get to do stuff now? Alright. What is this though? I guess I can't click on anyone. Alright, so... that one is staggered, so I'm just gonna hit them as hard as possible. This is also staggered. This is not staggered, but our attacks are stronger. Doesn't matter what I do here, but we're gonna go ahead and get the bonuses. Let's go.
금방 다녀올게.
젖은 낙엽으로 혹의 거울은 깨졌어.
좋은 정도야. 한 건 했다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
I guess everyone gets attacked, and then they can do a counter attack. I wonder if everyone has a
잠시만요.
clash.
뭐죠?
저는 정체되지 않고 나아갈 수 있다는 말에 여기에 합류한 거예요. 그런데 지금은 쥐새끼도 아니고 계속 의미 없는 폭력만.
의미가 없진 않소. 저들은 우리를 공격하는 악이지 않소.
시끄러워요. 좀 조용히 좀 해봐요. 아무튼 이런 용역폭력단 같은 행동만 명령할 거라면 다른 일을 하는 것도 고민해봐야 할 것 같아요.
입사 계약서를 제대로 안 읽으셨나요?
You're probably here for life.
퇴사는 허용될 수 없답니다.
You are here for life!
계약하면서 말한 이야기가 거짓말이라도 그 계약이 효력이 있을 거라 생각하는 건가요?
당연히 효력이 있죠. 애초에 거짓말은 없었으니까.
네?
설마 제가 메피스토펠레스를 그저 운송만 하는 버스로 만들었을 것 같았나요?
루피는 항상 배고프다. 그래서 울어.
What was that sound? I guess that was the bus. The bus gets hungry?
엔진이 연료를 섭취할 때 생기는 부산물. 여러분은 그걸 통해 강해질 수 있어요. 이상 씨는 잘 알고 계시겠죠? 거울 속에서 모든 가능성을 끄집어낸다면
성장 또한 제약이 없어. 거울 속에 나는 나인가 아니면 또 다른 누구인가.
Possibilities. You draw what exactly? Okay. What is... Oh, this is the gacha. It's gacha time. I gotcha. Let's see. Do I have to roll for Gregor? Do I have to roll for Gregor? I guess I have to. Alright. I just want to see what else was happening. It's a single roll.
누구보다 신속하게
Oh, Ishmael.
그들에게 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
What did I just get? She's section 5. Can't see what this is. And here's my stamina down here. We got 60 stamina. Who knows what speed. Can I pick anything else? Nope. You are forced to keep going. 0 and Kefalin to enter. Can I change? No. Okay. Oh, I can change. Oh, yeah, okay, you wanted me to do this, huh? What actually is... Oh, it's an AGO. That's what it is.
빨리 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
So this is how you get AGOs, huh?
그렇군요. 이런 걸 의미했던 건가요?
너무 마음이 급할 필요는 없어요, 이스마일. 버스가 향하면 자연히
시정잡배 같은 일보다 중요한 걸 맡게 될 거야. 목표에 도달하는 게 마음을 재촉하고 있겠지만 참아보라고.
거울 세계에 있는 우리들의 모든 가능성 중 하나를 끄집어내는 거니까 기억이 조금 더 쉬워졌을 거예요. 곧 익숙해질 거예요.
뭐야, 그거 좀 위험해 보이는데? 이러다가 내가 아니게 되는 거 아니야?
Yeah, AGOs kind of do that. They kind of overwrite you a little bit.
여러분은 테세우스의 배가 아니에요. 인격과 기억을 빌리기는 하겠지만 주도권을 잃도록 설계되어 있지는 않아요.
Don't lose control over your own existence. Got you.
거울에 비추는 나는 사뭇 다를 수 있으나 거울 밖을 벗어나면 거울 속의 형체 또한 잃기에.
저희가 어떻게 성장할지는 단테 씨에게 달렸어요. 거울 세계의 다양한 가능성을 가장 효과적인 타이밍에 더 씌우는 일을 하실 테니.
메타몰프시스를 말하는 건가?
네, 일종의 탈퇴이자 변신이라 할 수 있죠.
어머? 그런 어려운 단어는 어디서 알았대?
She's smart.
주워들었다.
That's why.
이 사람 저 사람 많이 만나봐야 하는 일을 했었거든.
변신이라.
담소는 끝났나? 일단 길부터 뚫자고. 어차피 지겨울 정도로 붙어 있을 테니 못다한 말은 나중에.
This guy has no chill. Zero chill. It's like we're just trying to talk here, but it's like, okay, let's get a move on. Let's get a move on. I mean, if I'm trying to like think of how Project Moon people talk, I guess they don't talk. Nah, they're kind of chatty. Never mind, they're kind of chatty. Skill set. Okay.
임무 중에 찾아오시면 안 되는데.
Press a character for the info tab. All right. Hello, Raccoon. Welcome. What do you mean it's late? It's not. It's 9 p.m. It's 9 p.m. This is the regular time. I'm just checking out the new Project Moon game. So that's what we're doing right now. Welcome, by the way. Welcome. Each center you control has their own group of skills. A number of them from those skill sets will be random selected. Okay, so here's our deck over here. Got you. Used skills are treated as discarded from the set. They will not reappear until every other skill in the skills has been used, thus revealing it. Got you. Additionally, attack skills have an offensive level. In clashes, a difference in offensive levels may affect the outcome. Okay, well, let's give it a shot, shall we?
임무 중에 찾아오시면 안 되는데.
Okay, so skill 1, poise. What the heck is poise? Poise +1, poise +1. Different attack levels. This is a counter. Alright, well, let's see if we can make use of this. How do I click out? Okay. Do I need to do anything? I guess we'll have a lot of clashes here, so... Oh, look, I see a lot of blues, so let's try to chain blues. Let's go.
좋아, 간다.
Well, you're dead. Besides skills, your sinners have passive abilities. Yep. Usually stream around 7, then you end around 11. The reason why we started later is because the game wasn't up yet. It was released around 8 p.m. today, so I gave it 30 minutes to make sure everything was working properly. And it did, and so that's why we're streaming a little bit later. That's why. What did I just miss? Put theory into practice, activate the passive skill by chaining 2 pride skills. What is a pride skill? What the heck is a pride skill? I don't know what a pride skill is. We'll figure it out. Oh, okay. This portion will indicate what passives are activated. Oh, this thing up here. 10% damage again. Why did you go? I want to read it! I want to read it! Current encounter comes in multiple waves, 2 of 2. Okay. To help with this, your sinners possess powerful skills called EGO, Resonance with Emotions. To use EGO, you need affinity-based resources. How do I get those? You can view the resource. Oh, okay, that's what this is on the side. Alright. This is your first time trying your hand at EGO. Collect the necessary resources. Okay. Sinners who can use EGO will be highlighted. Wait, I thought Ishmael had one. I guess Faust is the other one. Must be generated on the dashboard like defense skills. Okay, so this is the EGO. Press the icon of the EGO you will use. You can also this can also be cancelled once you're generated. Guess we'll just press this for now. Powerful equipment skills and manifests. Okay, this is like your. You can call your limit break if you want to, but I don't think EGOs were this easy to use before. EGO passives. After using a skill, the EGO skill, its passive ability will activate on the next turn and further empower the sinner for the rest of combat. Okay. Alright, so did you use your EGO? How do I know if you used it? I guess I already used it. Oh, here's the EGO. Here's... go. Attack skills can be single target or multi-target, okay. It seems the EGO that's about to be in play has an AoE, alright. Targets of AoE are divided into two categories, main target and sub-targets. The all-attack and the split attack from Rowena. It's a little different though. Clashes with AoE skills can only occur from the chosen main target. If an AoE skill loses its clash, the attack will be cancelled for every target. Sub-targets are determined by targeting range and skill. Okay. AoE skills target enemy skill slots. Each slot's AoE skill has a number of targets. Target capacity, which take up multiple targets. Regular combat, an enemy is only attacked once by an AoE skill if the enemy unit is taking up multiple targets. Against abnormalities, the slots on their body parts are only attacked once, even if said slots are taking up multiple targets. I see. I think. What is the skill I just activated? I will not know. Okay. Let's just see it in action. We'll figure it out as we go. I'm still not sure how to trigger a stagger though. Oh, I think I see it. There's like little tick marks on their HP bar here at the bottom. That's probably the stagger levels, I think. So you don't want this. Oh, that's a lot of deflects. I wasn't expecting that.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
Oh, that's a broom. I thought that was a gun. Okay, use EGO. Gotcha. Before we proceed, allow me to introduce you a useful feature. You can now let the game chain skills for you. Chains will be automatically chosen depending on what button you press. Win rate, damage. Okay. So this is the auto battle. Win rate picks skills that are most likely to win clashes. Damage, as the name applies, picks skills that can hurt your enemies the most. Auto-chaining is only available on stages where you've cleared the EX conditions. Note that auto-chains are not necessarily the guaranteed optimal solution. Not that I would use them all the time anyway, but good to know. What did I just do? I think this is a counter. So there's an evasion. Defense, defense, counter. Yeah, I can remove this if I need to. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now, but I'm doing something.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
Maybe later on if there's a little bit of strategy to this. Or, you know, just get a better deck. The group attack thing is a little bit different from Ruina, so I'm a little bit thrown off by that.
길이 열렸어. 하지만 베르, 메피가 달리기만 했어도 길은 뚫렸을 거야.
Then why didn't you? Huh? What did I fight for then? Tutorial. Sensing a rattling agitation in my gestures, Virgilius stepped in.
진정하시죠, 단테. 걸음마도 떼지 못한 아이에게 달리기를 시킬 순 없지 않겠습니까? 걸어볼 기회가 있다면 직접 걷고 나서 달리셔야죠.
So you're saying that was practice for me.
그리고 단테, 당신은 관리자. 저들의 관리를 하는 게 업무입니다. 나는 길잡이. 어디를 가고 어떻게 개척할지는 내가 판단합니다. 알겠습니까?
You're pretty bossy for a guide, though.
퍼달지 말라고.
Okay. How am I supposed to not question a stranger who can't even hear me?
째깍거리긴 하는데 뭐라고 하는 거지, 파우스트 씨?
별말 없었습니다.
Nothing much.
긍정을 성대하기도 하는군. 앞으론 고개만 끄덕여도 좋습니다, 단테.
그럼 메피, 출발하자. 야호.
야호.
카론, 기분이 어때?
매우 신나. 날아갈 것 같습니다, 카론.
좋아.
So, where are we going?
베르길리우스, 그가 목적지를 묻습니다.
말했던 것 같습니다만, 단테.
But just where are we going? With a sigh, the bus shuddered and started to rumble forward. I guess we're not getting answers.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
기억으로 출발하지.
Actual opening, nice. Okay, so it is a bus. That looks like a train. It may as well be like the front car of a train, but it has like tires and wheels. And this bus just runs over everyone. I see. I see. Alright, I need a drink. I need a drink. Yeah, so I guess we'll meet these guys later. We're supposed to be going into hell, basically, to like gather treasure. I'm guessing treasure's gonna be EGO left behind by LULdog, because apparently LULdog, you know, is gone from the first game. Big spoilers, but may or may not be actually spoilers. I just wonder if this bus goes all around the city or only to certain places. Definitely not quite as dynamic a opening as Ruina, but you know, it's not bad. Battle Pass unlocked! Yay! Now you know it's a gacha game. Now you know it's a gacha game. Okay, orientation. I guess we gotta do some things. What is system notifications? Okay, Twitter stuff, okay. Pre-registration rewards. Error has occurred. Why? Why has it occurred? Cannot operate game shutting down? What? Okay, what was that? Game, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. What was going on there? Why could I not claim it? There's got to be a reason.
Limbus Company.
Don't tell me the servers are down. Error code. Game! What's going on? Are we gonna have to end it? Are we gonna have to end like this today? Ah, jeez. Why? Am I the only one getting this, or is there something else going on? We got through the tutorial, we got through the prologue, and now we can't keep going. And I'm not sure why. This has got to be... Report. Wait a sec. 9002. 9002. I gotta check Twitter and see if there's any issues there. Let's see. Limbus. Let's check the Limbus Twitter. See if anyone's reporting any issues, because I know I am. I know I am. Doesn't seem to be any reports here. Let's see if there's anything in the Project Moon Discord. Nothing. Nothing. It's probably just me. Why is it just me? Oh, did we get in? Did we finally get in? Is there too many people on the servers? Is that that's happening? Okay, let's see if we can claim it this time. There we go, claimed. Lots of people with eye bags and scars in this game. For sure. Oh crap. Oh, those are Enkephalon boxes. Never mind. So they don't get used unless I use them. Got it. What is this? Orientation. Ah crap. Not again. Not again. Let's see. Let's go over here. We got something new. Crow's eye view. What is this? Oh, okay. So this is just identity. What is that? What actually is that? Aleph. Okay, so we don't have any Aleph EGOs. I'm guessing this is just a skin? Question mark? Probably not. EGO is the same, regardless of what I do here. I wish I can see if there's anything on there. Can I see some information on you? Identity lists. Your sinners' identities are shown here. You can check their grades, up tie tiers, levels, and factions. Okay, so they're different. They're different forms, I guess, that have different levels in there. Let's see. Drive, theater, extract, dispense. What's dispense? What is this? Okay, so this is like, I guess pity, maybe? Here's the EGOs, okay. Do we have anything to roll with? Do I want to roll anything right now? Do I use this for anything else? Maybe not.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
Past missions. Clear any stages. Server is currently temporary in maintenance. Okay, can I drive at least? I want to use some of my stamina. Can I drive? Kanto 1. Vroom vroom. The ride is awkward and intimidating. Even though I've been handled the title of manager, I have no idea what to do at a time like this. Decided to ask the sinner where the bugs are and where we're headed. How is it so far? The battle system's a little bit weird compared to Library of Arena. I'm not sure who I'm targeting and how the targeting works. I'm guessing it's automatic. Story so far is staple Project Moon, so there is that.
앞에 장애물이 있어. 부릉부릉. 해도 돼?
Permission to vroom vroom. Permission to vroom vroom. The chatter was what finally got me to open my eyes. After all, nothing beats blocking out your sight when you want to keep boredom at bay. Not that there was much else to do on a bus whose destination was unknown to me. My lack of head and memory certainly don't help either.
그래. 계속 지나가자고.
덜컹덜컹.
She has a way of talking.
비싼 세정제야. 베르가 큰맘 먹었다고 그랬어.
And are we running over people as she's driving? Because I think that's what's happening. The clumps stuck to the window gently dissolve, letting light through. Many different sets of eyes on the bus are lethargically facing forward. It felt like a pretty gruesome scene, but based on the others' reactions, maybe this kind of violence is common in the city. Hey. It felt rather awkward to close my eyes again now that I was wide awake. That's when the conspicuously bearded man grabbed my attention. I mean, glasses. Know where we're going right now? A feature far more conspicuous than his beard made me slip.
방금 벌레 양반이라고 부르려고 했지.
Bug guy. Yeah, you kind of have a bug arm.
다시 한번 말하자면 내 이름은 그레고르요.
Sorry, we just met.
당신이 시계 대가리가 아니라 단테라고 불리듯이.
I couldn't find any excuses, so I just gave back a light nod.
어이, 기사 양반. 우리 지금 어디로 가는 거야?
And you're calling her bus girly.
다시 한번 말하자면 내 이름은 카론이요. 당신이 벌레 양반이 아니라 그레고르라고 불리듯이.
She heard that, and she took it personally. Got you there.
본전도 못 건졌네.
베르가 말했어. 수감자들은 사구로 간다.
사구! 방금 사구라고 말했는가?
What about District 4?
그곳은 연두낭자의 출신지로 유명하지. 영웅의 발자취는 그때부터 시작되었다네. 바야흐로.
아까부터 시끄럽게 쫑알쫑알. 입 다물고 조용히 좀 가지.
나는 아까까지 입을 다물고 있었네만.
말 대답하지 말라고.
No chill.
이봐요. 본인이 더 시끄럽다는 건 알아요?
죽어도 살아난다고 해서 아프지 않은 건 아니야. 한 번만 더 주둥이 놀려봐.
옳은 말을 했는데도 돌아오는 게 폭력이라니. 수준 알만하네요.
I contemplated for a second. Should I step in? Is it the part where I exercise my authority as the manager with dignity and grace? A faint memory urges me to do something. Now guys, it's inadvisable to lose your... And who did what? I guess both of them got slashed.
모분조도.
Ah, that was you.
모가지를 분질러야 조용해지지. 도야지 같은 새끼들.
이유 없는 폭력은 용서받을 수 없다네. 그대는 내가 응징하지.
Casually killing everyone. I see.
아, 이럴 줄 알았어. 옷에 피가 튀었잖아. 저기, 꼭 내 앞에서 싸워야겠어?
I must be mad. We haven't even reached our destination and they've already killed 3. Of our own, that is.
이거 잠깐 한눈이라도 팔려고 하면 사고를 치는군. 너희 넷 이번 달 버스 청소다.
어째서 본인은 정의를 구현했을 뿐인 것을.
Yeah, you're a little screwy.
잠깐, 내 옷 빨래도 포함시켜줘. 피는 와인이랑은 다르게 잘 안 빠진단 말이야. 심 비싼 건데.
Do we even get a vacation? Do we even get breaks? No one bats an eye at the lifeless janitors to be littering the floor. Maybe they're already taking their indefinite revivals for granted. But I don't even know how exactly I'm supposed to bring them back.
단테, 시계를 돌려주시겠습니까?
Turn the clock?
그런 모양새면 어리둥절한 표정이라는 건가? 기억해두죠.
Yeah, we don't even know how we did the first time.
파우스트 씨.
Virgilius gives Faust a tired nod and gestures to me. She lets out a small sigh but still came to my seat, probably out of a sense of obligation.
처음 만났던 날에도 당신이 했던 일을 말하는 거예요, 단테. 그때는 본능으로 해냈던 거겠지만.
Yeah, we have no idea how we did it.
자, 다시 해보죠. 눈을 감으세요.
Though I have no eyes to close, blocking out my sight is something I've done. I had no reason not to follow Faust's instructions here.
사실 문은 어디에나 있어요. 그러나 당신에게만 보이죠. 왜냐하면 당신의 하늘엔 별이 지지 않았으니까.
At that, I felt a thread of light creep into my sight. As if to open my eyes, I embraced that light. Then I saw a space. I was alone there, and a massive door stood before me. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Suffocating heat and agonizing cries seeped through the gap. This kind of looks like the door of truth, except worse. Hearing the endless laments and wailing for even a split second makes me feel faint. However, I'm approaching the door, grasping at its handles as if it was what I was born to do. Despite seemingly heavy, pulling it open was surprisingly easy. I grope about in the door. Thousands upon thousands of last wails lay within. And reaching inside, I grab a few unknown hands. I can feel the histories of different sins bearing their brands crawl up my hand onto my arm.
고통을 나눌 준비가 되었나요?
Could that have been a question, or rather a pressure to comply? Yeah, the server was having issues, apparently. I pulled forth the sinners, grasping my hand with all my strength. A terrible pain spreads through my neck and head. It's so crushingly severe it makes me wish I were dead. The indescribable sensations of bone and muscle twisting, entangling with each other, goes on for what feels like an eternity. My legs weren't prepared to endure all this agony. I fell to kneel atop the pool of blood in helplessness. Then I see it. Trembles in the bloody pools, gradually growing into waves and bubbles rising from the floor. Soon, that blood soaking the ground coalesced into 3 masses. Then the agony that seemed to last forever vanished just like that. Don't do that again, that freaking hurts. As the lumps of blood rose in the air and flew away, my sight was cleared of dreadful redness, returning to the grumbling bus.
목이 베어졌다가 붙어버린 심경은 어떻지? 두근거리던가?
Can we tell them not to do that again? Right as Heathcliff is restored to consciousness, he rubs his neck, mutters vulgar words, and approaches Ryoshu. Hold on, I just brought you back and you're going straight into another fight? Heathcliff turns around to glare at me. His eyes are those of a man devoured by blind fury.
어차피 살리는 게 대기 할 일 아닌가?
Yeah, but don't do it all the time.
할 거 있으면 그 가짜는 시계 대가리 째로 부수기 전에 저리 짜져 있어.
잠깐만요. 단테 씨가 괴로워하시는 것 같은데 이쯤에서 저
And he killed another one. Okay, great. The incoherent gurgles of a dying person violated my ears.
시계 대가리, 다음번엔 널 으깰 거야. 이만하면 알아들었지?
Yeah, we die, you also die permanently.
정말 생긴 대로라더니 천박하게도 구네요.
한 번 죽어서는 만족을 못하나?
Heathcliff tightens his grip on the bat, and Ishmael is ready to swing her weapon as well. Have I seriously become the manager of people who can't be stopped even by death? While I was lost in thought, all tension in the bus suddenly dropped and froze over.
이거 아무래도 제대로 교정해둬야겠어.
And it seems like this guy's the only one who can bring them in line. The sinners on a collision course stop dead in their tracks. A cold pair of red eyes cast their glare between the two.
첫 번째 규칙. 버스 안에서는 무기 부딪히는 소리가 들리지 아니한다. 이 순간 이후로 이 규칙이 깨어지면 너희는 내게 제발 죽여달라고 애원하게 될 거야. 난 충분히 그럴 수 있는 사람이야. 알지?
And this is why people listen to you. Sinclair's writhing on the floor was the only sound breaking the silence. Heathcliff glowered but couldn't bring himself to argue back.
단테, 미안하게 됐습니다. 시계를 한 번만 더 돌려주시죠.
You know that hurts, right? I have to do that again? I'd rather die than have to bear that harrowing pain once more. I waggled my head in dejection. The faint hint of a smile on Virgilius' face vanishes as his expression shifts.
내가 아직 사과와 부탁을 하고 있을 때 문을 여는 게 좋을 텐데, 관리자 단테. 단지 아픔이 두려운 거라면, 그래서 고개를 젓는 거라면 기꺼이 도와드리겠습니다. 그 정도의 고통에는 눈 하나 깜빡 안 하게 말이죠. 그럼 견딜 수 있지 않겠습니까?
내가 잘못 들은 건가? 관리자님이 분명 거부 의사를 내비쳤던 것 같은데.
당신 끼어드는 박자가 잘못됐군.
입사할 때 나의 상관은 네가 아니라 관리자님이라고 분명히 들었다. 관리자께서 고개를 저었다면 의미는 충분히 전달되었다고 보는데.
그래, 보좌관께서 나서시겠단 말인가? 그렇다면 보좌관께도 충분한 의미를 전달해 주어야겠군.
The red hue of his eyes grew deeper, much to my dread. I don't really know what I'm meant to do as the manager, or if I even deserve to take this role. But I felt that I should at least stop things here so we don't get into even bigger mess. Reviving one should hurt less than reviving 12 at once. Otis, I'll rewind the clock. It's okay. Virgilius noticed me motioning her to stand down and withdrew the red glow from his glare as if in mutual understanding.
잘 생각하셨군.
관리자께서 그러시겠다면.
Otis seemed to want to add her input, but she promptly backed down and straightened herself out. The red door greeted me again, along with a twisting sensation. I've given up trying to describe the throes I go through. Words cannot express it in full anyway.
고맙습니다.
Sinclair stood up with a pained moan and bowed to me before waddling back to his seat. And that is our dysfunctional crew, apparently. Even Don Quixote, who seems to be... I don't know. I feel like... probably... would have better sense?
베르. 앞에 장애물이 있어. 부릉부릉. 해도 돼?
Blockage. The chatter was what finally got me to open my eyes. After all, nothing beats blocking out your sight when you want to keep boredom at bay. Not that there was much else to do on the bus whose destination was unknown to me. Wait, did we do this again? Don't you love it when everyone is insane? Yes and no. It makes for an interesting story, but if it's the first thing you see in a story, it's like, we got a lot of work to do and we're probably not going to earn any respect anytime soon.
그래. 계속 지나가자고.
Okay, for some reason I thought we went through this again. I guess we didn't.
덜컹덜컹.
Oh no, we did.
세정제야.
Oh, wait.
베르가 큰맘 먹었다고
We did
그랬어.
go through this. Hold up. What's going on? Is the server like is the server bugging out on me? Is the server down right now? Is that what's happening? Because I can't seem to advance. Yeah, I guess the server is broken right now, isn't it? RIP. RIP.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
So we can't do anything because everyone is on this basically at the same time, right? Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? Do we have to stop for now? Yeah, we can't go past here. Server issues. Well, I would like to continue, but we cannot continue any longer. So far, let me just give you my quick impressions of what we have covered. It is a lot more gruesome, definitely, than Library of Arena. I feel like Library Arena, for all of its doom and gloom, there wasn't really that much gore and insanity going in there. Lobotomy Corp is Lobotomy Corp. I think we can all agree madness is part of the game in Lobotomy Corp, so you kind of just like pass it off and you don't really think much about it, because as Angela says, everything is not it's not as bad as it seems, or at least it's worse than what it seems actually. So you don't get the full effect of the insanity happening. But here you get the full effect of the insanity happening, and it's not great. Not great. We can't continue right now. So here's the deal. I think I will try to make this a series on this channel. At least we'll be doing the story for this game. I will be keeping one account on Steam, and I'll be having a separate account on myself. My own separate personal account on my phone I'll probably skip all the story stuff, just so that at least I know, what do you call this? At least so that I can at least react to it once we do the story on stream. But as far as any events and stuff going on, I'll probably do most of that on the phone unless something happens with the Steam version where I can actually do it on the Steam version. This account's not too far ahead, not too far back. We'll see how that goes, and when I can finally grind in this game on the Steam version, I'll do that. But yeah, the stream is kind of cut short right now because we can't keep going. So I guess I'll see you all next week. We'll probably do this every Sunday until we get caught up in the story. Don't know how far the story is right now because everyone just started. Everyone just started. What is the meta? We have no meta right now. We don't know what the heck is going on. I will say though that the battle system's a little weird. It's gonna take a little bit getting used to. I wish that there was a way to practice. I don't like how I can't pick my targets like I can in Ruina. It seems that the target is automatic, or at least it seems like at least for our characters, everyone is attacking one target, and then the enemies will do their own attacks, and then whether or not that actually results in a clash is up to them. So they might gang up on one person, and they're kind of screwed. They're kind of screwed. Hello, Benny. Welcome. We're actually about to end today. We're actually about to end today because we can't keep going. But yeah, so next time we do this, I'll probably start at my regular time, which is going to be a little bit earlier than what we started today. And if I do, for anyone who is kind of used to seeing the Dyson Sphere streams happen during the evenings for this channel. On Sundays, that's probably going to be a Sunday morning thing now, including Wednesday if I feel like I need to do an extra session. We'll see what happens. Since I don't exactly put out a formal schedule, you'll probably just have to check out the channel to see if we have any waiting rooms up. I will try to get the waiting rooms up no later than maybe hopefully 2 days before, but there should be a waiting room for this one by tomorrow. I just gotta, well, the thumbnail's not gonna be too much different, but I'll try to post the waiting room for this tomorrow so that you know when it's gonna happen and you can do the notifications and stuff. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see story stuff for Limbus Company. And as we go through this, and basically this is going to be a low level run as far as I'm concerned. We're going to be basically doing a low level run. What else? I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten kicked out, despite, you know, not being able to keep going. So that's kind of weird. And let's see, what else do I have? Okay, so waiting rooms tomorrow. Hit the notification bells if you see a stream you want to follow. Otherwise, I'll see you next time, whenever that might be. And thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. And have a nice rest of your day. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.